split.
Are they burnt?
Look at that. Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be trying out TikTok recipes. I've actually done a video like this before. I think it was last year, and it was really fun, and I wanted to do another one. I feel like there have been quite a few trending recipes on TikTok over the past few months that you guys are probably familiar with, even if you don't have TikTok. So like the baked oats, the TikTok wrap hack, and then there's also the current trending TikTok feta and tomato pasta, which I want to try. So I'm going to be trying these out on camera for you guys today. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to make my breakfast, and I'm going to have baked oats, which literally looks incredible. I've seen so many recipes for this on TikTok, so I didn't really know which one to choose, but in the end, I've decided to make some brownie themed baked oats, which look so good. I'm going to insert the video and the recipe that I'm going to be following now, and then we're going to get started. This particular recipe is some oats, baking powder, cacao powder, almond milk, some maple syrup, vanilla essence, a banana, and that's everything that girl used in her recipe, but I kind of want to put some stuff on top just to make it a little bit more interesting. So I've got some strawberries, some peanut butter, and cacao nibs. So you're just gonna need one of these little ceramic pots. That's what I've seen everyone use. This is actually a pot for camembert, which my grandma bought. If you're looking for a good pot that is the right size, I recommend a camembert pot. So first of all, I'm just going to smash one whole banana. Kind of looks like I'm making baby food, to be honest. I feel like I'm preparing for motherhood. Now that I've mashed the banana, I'm just gonna add half a cup of oats. Oh, this is 1 cup. It's like, that's a big cup. Pop that in. Now I've just got to add half a cup of almond milk. Then she does a little mix. Now I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of cacao powder. I have seen some people use chocolate protein powder, which I also think would be really nice and probably a little bit sweeter than just cacao, but I'm going to do this today. The next step is to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And now I'm gonna add a teaspoon of maple syrup. Wait, aren't I meant to add baking powder? Did I miss it? I'm just gonna eyeball it again and see how we go, but I'm assuming that's not really a lot of baking powder that we need to put in. And now it's time to actually mix it. So they are all of the ingredients that I need in the actual mixture. I'm gonna try it a little bit now and just see what I think, because you could just eat this without baking it. That's really good. Before I put it in the oven, I'm just gonna add a couple, well not a couple, more than a couple, a few cacao nibs on top. So in the video it says to let it bake at 180 degrees Celsius for half an hour, but I feel like that might be a little bit too long. I'm not really sure, so I'm just gonna keep checking on it, and then I'll tell you guys how long it actually took me when it's done. But I guess I'm just gonna wait now. Definitely smells really good, and it did actually need half an hour because I came and checked on it when it had been 15 minutes and it wasn't like really cooked that much, but it looks pretty good now. Before I give it a taste test, I'm gonna chop up a few strawberries and just pop it on top and add some peanut butter as well. Done. Guys, I was trying to make a peanut butter sauce by like melting the peanut butter in the microwave, and I was like, oh, it's not really turning into a liquid consistency, so maybe I'll mix it with some almond milk. But I don't know what's happened. It's turned into a big chunky mess. Maybe because it was crunchy peanut butter, or maybe I'm just stupid. That is not peanut sauce. Okay, screw the peanut butter. I'm just gonna eat it without it anyway. Let's have a little taste test. Look at that. It's kind of like banana bread underneath. That's literally banana bread. That is so good. Also, really like it with the cacao nibs. I feel like it gives it a really good crunch. I wouldn't really say that it tastes like a brownie, and I wouldn't say it's super sweet either, but it's really nice. It's now lunchtime, and I just went to the shops to get a bunch of stuff for lunch, and dinner. For lunch, I'm gonna test out the TikTok hack that everyone has been doing for quite a few months now. I guess this kind of is a bit of an old TikTok hack now, but I still want to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I have tried it out before, so this isn't gonna be my first ever reaction. However, I am going to be using different ingredients in my wrap today to what I have used in the past. I was really inspired by a specific TikTok video that I saw, so I'm gonna insert it for you guys now.
If you're looking for an extra crunchy wrap, you have to try my Mexican-inspired crunch wrap. I'm using a seeded wrap today and starting with guacamole, lettuce, corn chips for the crunch, black beans topped with pico de gallo, sauce, and of course cheese on the outside. Do the magic fold and toast until your cheese is sizzling. And now it all comes down to the crunch.
As you can see, the girl put corn chips in her wrap, which might seem a bit weird to some of you guys, but I personally think it looked amazing, and I was like, I need to try that because it adds a crunch to your wrap, and I just thought it was kind of a cool little twist on a Mexican style wrap. So I went and picked up some plain Doritos that I can put in my wrap, some tomatoes. She also included some lettuce, so I've got some of that. She also used some black beans, so I'm gonna put some of them in it. And then finally, I've just got some shredded cheese to go in the wrap. So I'm gonna get all of the ingredients prepped now, and then I'll test out the wrap hack. Down the middle of the wrap, literally just one slit, just like that. I'm gonna add the avocado to one sector first, so I'm just gonna smash it a little bit. So then the girl actually put some lettuce on top. Do you guys think it's weird to toast lettuce? I personally don't mind it, but I know some people find it kind of weird to put like lettuce in a toaster. Now it's time to put the corn chips on, and I'm gonna have to be really quiet with doing this because I know if the dogs hear me rattle the packet at all, they'll come running in here and annoy me because they know the sound. Now I'm just gonna add some black beans, and the girl actually like kind of squished these down a little bit, I guess so they don't fall out of the wrap. Lettuce, corn chips for the crunch, black beans topped with pico de gallo. She says that she tops it with pico de gallo. I definitely said that wrong. I'm really sorry to anyone who knows how to say that. I don't know how to say that, but I'm pretty sure it's basically just tomatoes. So I've just chopped up some tomatoes and I'm gonna top the beans with some tomatoes. We have a sector literally just for cheese, which I'm not mad about. And then she finishes it off with some kind of sauce. I'm just gonna watch the video again. I don't really think it needs sauce, to be fair. I feel like that is good enough. So now I'm gonna have a go of folding the wrap. Sometimes I find it quite tricky to fold these wraps, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like you've gotta make sure it's not too stuffed with stuff because otherwise everything falls out everywhere. But we'll give it a go. That didn't really sound very good. I am actually so impressed with how that turned out. I thought the corn chips were going to pierce the wrap and then everything was going to fall out, but it's actually turned out really well. And it looks really good. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. Oh God, the dog's got some food, wow. All right, it's time for some ASMR. Hopefully this is a good crunch. Oh my God, this is heavenly. But that was a terrible crunch. This is so good. Like, really, really good. Okay, snack time. Not that I am very hungry right now. I really don't need a snack, but I'm gonna make them anyway. My family can have some and I'm gonna try some. But basically, I saw on TikTok this hack for corn on the cob. I am obsessed with corn. It's one of the vegetables that I love and I will like have it in everything. It's like my favorite. So basically the hack is to turn corn in the cob into corn ribs. It's hard for me to explain what I mean, so I'm just going to insert the TikTok video so you guys can see. video, the girl used quite a lot of spices, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't have absolutely everything, so I'm gonna kind of make do with what I've got. But I guess the whole concept is to coat the corn on the cob in some spices and then cut it up into strips. And she actually air fried them, so I'm gonna do that and see how that turns out. And then she also made a sauce for on top. But honestly, I think I'm just gonna use like garlic aioli or mayo or something, because that sounds good enough to me. But I'm really keen to give these a try. So my corn on the cob is already pre-peeled, so I don't need to do that. So the next step is to cut it in half, which kind of scares me, not gonna lie. Like, I get scared that I'm gonna chop a finger off in the process of doing something like this, but I'm gonna be very careful. Does anyone else get like a fear of chopping up things like this? Like, my mind just slips to the worst case scenario, and I always just imagine myself like chopping my finger off or something. I don't know, anyone else? Oh, it just scares me. I think that the way that the girl does it in the video is a bit dangerous. Oh, hello, Luna. You're protecting me. I reckon this is a safer way, like holding it like this and then hitting it with a, what's it called? Rolling pin. Okay, so I have to cut them in half again. Now time to do the sauce. So this is how it's looking. I'm just gonna give it a little stir. Now I'm just gonna use this brush to wipe the seasoning over the top of the corn on the cob. I'm just gonna coat it everywhere. I'm just going to pop them in this little oven thing and put it on the air fry setting, and I'm going to turn it to 200 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to air fry them for 10 minutes. Okay, so while the corn ribs are cooking in the air fryer, I thought I would come outside and get some fresh air, because I've literally been inside in the kitchen all day. I haven't even seen the sunlight, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to say thank you so much to the sponsor of today's video, which is Skillshare. I've been working with Skillshare for a little while now, and I personally love using it myself. If you guys don't know what Skillshare is, it's a platform for creative and curious people who want to keep on learning. They've got so many classes and workshops to choose from on there, and it's so affordable. It's only $10 a month for a subscription, which is such a great price considering how much value you can get from just one Skillshare class. I actually had a message from one of you guys the other day on Instagram saying thank you to me for introducing you to Skillshare, which was so nice to hear. So whether you're interested in photography, marketing, business, absolutely anything, I can guarantee there is a class for you. I personally love watching Skillshare classes to do with productivity. I find it really motivates me. Thomas Frank has some really good ones. He's actually got one called Productivity for Creatives, Build a System that Brings Out Your Best. So it's perfect for someone like me. And I'm always talking about how systems are the key to creating long-lasting habits. So I really liked that one. So if you guys are interested in checking out Skillshare, I'll leave a link in my description box. And for the first 1,000 people who click on the link, they will actually receive a free trial of the Skillshare Premium membership. So go ahead and check them out. But I better head inside now because I'm pretty sure my corn ribs will be done.
Are they burnt? Oh, look at them.
I mean, they look a little bit different to the ones that the girl did in the TikTok. I feel like hers had a lot more paprika on them, so they just looked a lot more seasoned. But I'm sure these will still taste nice. Here's a close-up of what they look like. Oh, God. Totally missed that. I'm gonna put a tiny little bit of aioli on it. Okay, let's give it a try. That's really good. Do you want to try one, Mum? Like it, look?
Please, may I have another one?
Look who I'm with.
Hello.
I'm back at Jessie's house.
Jessie squared.
And Jess is back here too. We're having a movie night tonight. I'm gonna watch Mamma Mia.
I know.
I'm so excited about this. We've been talking about having a night like this for so long. We're like, we need to have a Mamma Mia marathon.
So we're gonna do 1 and 2 tonight. I'm so keen. I feel like this is just necessary.
But I'm gonna cook some dinner while we're here. Jessie has let me use her kitchen, which is so nice.
Well, it's really cute.
I mean, it is very, very cute. So, you guys know what I'm gonna be making. I'm gonna be making the feta pasta for dinner. It seems like a pretty easy recipe, honestly. I'm pretty sure you just put like the tomatoes and feta in the dish, then put it in the oven,
And
add
it
the
just cooks
pasta.
itself, right?
Yeah, and then you're good
Just
to
easy.
go. So I'm gonna set the TikTok now that I'm going to be following, and then we'll get into the time lapse.
So I heard this pasta was so popular in Finland that they actually ran out of feta cheese. I had to try it for myself, and let me tell you, it's worth all the hype. Start with cherry tomatoes and garlic in an oven dish. Add some olive oil, season with oregano and salt and pepper. Now for the magic. Add a block of feta in the middle, season and pop in the oven for about 30 minutes. I love roasting garlic for that beautiful flavor and creaminess. Mix all together for that incredible sauce. Now just add your pasta and fresh basil. It's creamy, sweet and salty in every bite.
That actually looks so good.
Oh my gosh. So the girls have just popped out because Jessie's getting Guzman for dinner. I think she's getting a burrito because Jessie can't have dairy, so she can't have this, unfortunately. She just has to smell it. But as you will have seen, I've done majority of the steps already. I've baked the tomato, feta, and the garlic. I've cooked the pasta, and it smells incredible. It really does smell good. Okay, so now that it's out of the oven, I think I just need to like mash everything, then add the pasta, and then I'm gonna add some basil leaves. Then I just need to mix everything together and we're done. So it's literally so easy. Yum, that looks amazing. Let me think better. This is chaotic, sorry. Are you ready for the taste test? Okay, I'm gonna need to open my mouth wide.
Shall I rate the presentation since I can't rate anything else?
Yes, tell
Or
me.
the smell? 10. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Please tell me I can eat it now.
My mouth is watering.
Do it. I'm like living vicariously through you. Is it good? Is it good?
Well, we're gonna go and enjoy our girls' night and watch Mamma Mia. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed watching me recreate these TikTok recipes. I feel like all of them turned out really well. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to go and check out Skillshare. Ooh, I will have them linked down below. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Bye! Bye.